sun, sea and... whoops, savings galore.
Here, everything's cheaper.
Just 3 of the reasons us Brits can't get enough of the Costa del Sol.
This is as good as paradise is going to get.
100 times over, it beats Wigan.
Poor Wigan. But starting a life in the sun can be 100 times harder.
Maybe next weekend. Yeah, maybe next weekend I'll have a day off.
And 1,000 times better.
All this lovely sunshine and it's free.
And that's why there will always be...
Bog off. Cherishing. Very few speak Spanish. In the...
Big yellow lump in the sky.
otherwise known as bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Coming up...
You knock him my way and I'll knock him out.
Tony and Michelle's picnic has some unwanted pests.
There's wasps everywhere.
Self-sufficient Mel answers the call of the wild.
There's a wonderful feeling of well-being, not relying on other people.
And Joe faces a ferocious beast.
Cool, look at you. I think we're going to have to get a dangerous dog licence from you, anyway, eh?
Costa del Sol is filled to the brim with Brits who are absolutely besotted with bagging a bargain.
We've gone miles to get a bargain. Absolutely.
You could say I'm a cheapo, because I do love a good bargain.
Maybe we're just tight. Yorkshire, I'm from Yorkshire, I'm tight.
Let's say frugal. And no one is more frugal than 52-year-old Tony Carey from Liverpool.
Is he going to survive? Yay!
I love a bargain.
Told you. He moved to Spain with his wife Claire a year ago. He's probably the boss of bargains and bartering.
I know the value of a pound. And if you know the value of a pound, then you don't like parting with a pound. So...
He thinks I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. I was brought up on a council estate in Liverpool, and she had a pony.
The couple met on Christmas Eve in 2015.
This is the spare room, and this is where I retreat to at night, because the snoring in there gets a bit beyond a joke.
I swore blind I was never going to get married again because I'm divorced.
And I thought I'd got away with it without getting married. Seriously thought I'd got away with it. And then you happened.
Claire had been looking after her parents who were unwell.
We've never had a night on our own because we got married. The day we got married, we had to be back at 5 o'clock to look after her mother.
Yeah.
After they both passed, we had the dog to look after. The dog can't be left overnight.
With Fenton the dog, Tony and Claire decided to move to Spain. They bought a caravan on Sado Park, a private community an hour's drive from the coast. And you guessed it, Tony secured their static for an absolute steal.
Well, originally we were looking around £30,000 sterling. This was actually about £27,000. Claire was pretty much telling me to just pay the asking price. And unfortunately, it's not in my vocabulary to give somebody what they actually ask for. So I think we paid about 5,000 less, didn't we?
They bagged the caravan for €22,000.
He will drive a hard bargain, but then I'm pleased with what he gets at the end of it, occasionally.
As well as buying a home, the couple also recently made a purchase that Claire still hasn't quite come round to. A boat moored at the ever-so-fancy marina in Ben El Madina.
We set our upper budget limit at £25,000 sterling, which equated to about €28,000.
This is what I was originally looking at.
But despite the 20,000 budget, Tony could not resist the lure of the low cost.
So you're looking at like BMWs, Mercedes, those kind of boats, and then he shows me this boat, which is Robin Reliant of the boat world. It's got to be. And you said we were having it, and I had a hissy fit.
Yeah, did, yeah. Meltdown.
I did have a meltdown, because that's not... You changed the goalposts.
It was a bargain. It was worth a lot more than 3,000 euros, and you know it was.
I could have had something like that. Yeah.
To convince Claire their bargain boat is the business, Tony's got his work cut out. Speaking of hard work, for over a decade, Joe and Jan Safont-Ruiz ran a non-profit animal charity, rescuing and rehoming dogs and tirelessly fundraising.
We're one of the few that came out here for the Spanish Dream and ended up working harder than we ever did before.
But last year, the couple decided to stop working quite so hard and passed their shelter to their friend Jackie.
This is Jackie. Hello. Do you like Jackie? Hello. Yeah.
They are very big shoes to fill, and I hope I'm up for the job.
And then...
You're beating it though, yeah? Yeah, good. I will. Good. Yeah, of course you will.
The unthinkable happened. Jan was diagnosed with cancer.
The operation went well. Now all I've got to do is get through the chemo. So, you know, just got to rock on, really. Bye, Adio, bye.
A year on,
Come on in.
it's business as usual, as the couple are living with the old new normal.
Hey, we all want to cuddle, don't we? Hey? Hey? Even though the cancer is no more, I'm struggling with all the after
hair's grown
effects.
back.
And I have wavy hair. I have wavy hair now instead of straight. Yeah? I'm still suffering from the after effects of the chemo and the radio.
You come home, you have a Bacardi and Coke, and I turn around and she's flat out on the sofa.
You know, it is what it is. Not putting my name down for it again.
You go together older, and you know, you love everything what you do. You have your arguments, you go through life. That's what it's all about, really. But after 47 years, I mean, what can you do, you know?
Not a lot.
51, if you count, we were going out with each other.
51 years from the time we met, yeah.
With the treatment being gruelling and Jan on the long road to recovery...
That's my dining table. So don't invite yourself for dinner, because there's nowhere for you to sit.
You'd think the couple would have started slowing down.
All of this is all to do with fundraising.
You'd be wrong.
This is my home. And it was lovely at one stage. But now it's all dogs. All doggies' homes now, not me.
Although Joe and Jan passed on their animal shelter and charity to their friend Jackie, they are still very much involved, dedicating their time to fundraising. And as the charity has taken on a second shelter, there's double the money to raise.
Oh, it's now starting to look like a shop.
Joe and Jan have a plan to keep the pennies providing for those extra pooches. A new shop to raise extra funds.
That's me cutting back. I'm starting to take things easy, especially after last year. We do like to dress the tables. And doesn't it look nice? It looks so much nicer just plonking, you know, stuff on top.
The shop is opening soon. Once they've covered the rent, all the money they raise will go directly to the charity because, take it away, Jan.
It's the most beautiful piece of furniture, donated. Cabinets are donated. These are all donated. All donated. This is donated. Well, look at that beautiful table. Great big Moroccan plate on top with the chess, right, which are brass. They're really heavy.
Was it dough?
All donated.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
I'm a lucky little thing, ain't I?
Lovely. And with a stocked shop, Jan can't wait for the doors to open and start making money the charity desperately needs.
If I get £1,000, I should be happy. If I get 500, I should be happy. But I mean, if I could get £1,000 on that first day, I should be in seventh heaven. I should have to go and have a Bacardi.
The Costa del Sol might mean coast of the sun, but us Brits can't live on sea and sand alone. We need our scram.
Perfect.
Spain spoils us for choice. Whether you're looking for local delicacies or more familiar fare...
Sunday roast.
Sunday roast, cooked in the middle of August, covered in sweat, roast beef.
If you've ever wondered how to get the best value grub without breaking the bank, here are the bargain-loving tips in the sun to eating on the cheap.
€2.50, so can't complain for that.
Why not bag yourself a bargain breakfast to see you right through to tea time?
This is a belly buster. Oh, I don't think I'll eat for a week after this one, do you?
Well, see how you go. If you find yourself wanting something around lunchtime, why not try out some of the traditions at the Spanish bars and restaurants? A tasty tapas.
All that chicken for €1.20 and chips. Bargain.
Or give the local three-course menu del dia a whirl like Holly and Kieran.
Good value for money and stuffed.
If you really want to save on the spending...
No better bargain than a free lunch. Here we go. Come on, fishes.
However you're cutting back on the cash, always remember to keep your eyes peeled for those special offers.
I went out for my liver and onions and I came home with a girlfriend.
Oof, you charmer, Mike.
Hello, Maureen. Good morning, how are you?
Good, thanks.
And he's not the only one.
I turn the charm on all the time, especially with a single lady, even the married women. But don't show my wife this, please, because she'll go mad.
Remember Tony Johnston and his wife Michelle from Essex?
Love you, honey.
I got this saying, he wears the trousers, I control the zipper.
She's the former Playboy bunny.
And, of course, the infamous old Playboy photo, which is where it started off out up here.
And he's the king of making shade while the sun shines.
And they say I don't do any work.
The couple moved to Spain 12 years ago and bought their business the year after, where they fit awnings.
It's not just awnings. We do Persiana security shutters, we do Venetian blinds, roller blinds, vertical blinds, windows, doors, so all home improvements. And so all through the year, we're busy.
And this year is busier than ever.
The phone is ringing and we've got a lot of work.
Is it Venetians, verticals, rollers? Possibly roller blinds. OK.
And we've actually got work right through till probably the end of the year now, which is really good.
But the pressure is always there to keep the business coming in.
Our overhead's probably a month is probably about 4,000 a month. So we have to keep the work coming in. We have to keep making sure that we've got appointments.
You have to keep me in handbags.
Have to keep you in handbags, shoes, hair colours and everything.
Michelle usually handles the advertising, admin and bookings from home.
Good morning, sir.
Today she's joining Tony for a penthouse appointment with owner D, a retired businessman.
I chose to come here because I think life here is much simpler than in Miami, which is where I'm from. And I've lived here for going on 10 years.
And he's in need of some shade.
He does get an awful lot of sun up there. And when it comes on over the other side, it's baking here. So we'll go discuss with him what his best options are.
See how we can cool him down.
The afternoon sun from the time it comes around here.
So it moves around to the back, and this is the area that you want to really cover. The best one of the options you can have is to have an awning at the top.
But not just any awning will do.
What about when it gets windy? I mean, it really gets windy around here.
Yeah, we do awnings that have a wind sensor.
Yeah.
So when the wind picks up and the helicopter goes round, it will go back automatically. And it won't come out again for about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because it's saying, hang on a minute, I've just gone in there, it's windy, I'm not coming out again.
With the type of awning chosen, Tony needs to measure up.
620 in total.
It's going to be a big one.
And pick the all-important colour.
Whites, creams, blues, greys, pink.
Well, that's interesting.
Fancy.
Maybe the pink, you said?
Pink, you want pink? Nice bright pink.
And the job's a good one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
And I'll get that price to you, I'll email it to you, probably later on today.
You know, inside that room, it gets so hot because there's glass all the way around. So I'm looking forward to having some shade. Yeah.
With another booking looking like it's in the bag, Tony's got to get on with another packed day of appointments.
Yeah, I have got a retirement date on my 90th birthday. So up until then I shall be working, because I love what I do.
Someone else with no plans of slowing down is Joe Ruiz.
What am I doing this for at 70 years of age? I don't know. I'm supposed to be retired, but... Famous last words.
He and wife Jan's new charity shop is almost ready.
Getting ready for tomorrow, which is the big opening.
All the money they make is for the dog rescue charity and shelter. They handed over last year to their friend, Jackie Ross.
Hello.
I've known Jackie for 10 years and straight away said, yep, no problem. If you can help me carry on with the fundraising, also, yeah, we're not packing up. I said, yeah, that's definite.
And this is the girl power.
All of the volunteers are female at the shelter, including Jackie's daughter, Alex, who lives on site.
I'm more of a doggy person than a people person, so I leave the other stuff to Mum and I just with the dogs. It's my best part.
And I can sit at the computer and organise it like a little princess.
Which I would prefer to do. I would much prefer to do than actually...
Yeah, I'll get down and dirty quite well.
Thanks, Mum.
They moved to Spain when Alex was 13.
And we decided to just up sticks, just me and her, come over here and see whether we liked it or not. We loved it. I did what I knew what I was doing was run a bar. I've always done it.
But Jackie exchanged serving pints for saving pooches when she visited a local Pereira, or dog pound, 12 years ago, helping look for a lost Yorkshire Terrier.
From the minute that I walked through those doors, seeing those dogs that were basically on death row, I just stood and cried. I could not... I don't think I've ever felt emotion like that.
She's been saving animals ever since. But caring for dogs doesn't come cheap.
We estimated that every animal that we save will cost us in the region of 300 to 400 euros before it gets adopted. Some can never get adopted.
They're currently looking after 40 dogs, which tots up to around 14 grand.
I call it speculate to accumulate. I said to Joe, isn't it about time that we accumulated a little bit, please? Because I've speculated that much this year.
The charity shop is hopefully going to be a big help. And it had better be, because Jackie's taking on a second shelter down the coast, not too far from Fuengirola.
Hello, Jackie. You made it.
Hello, darling. How are you?
All right,
Shop
darling.
sign up, Joe's popped along for a bit of a snoop.
We got some work to do here, but like I said, it all takes one. To keep two shelters going, it's quite a big expense. So I'm really grateful to the pair of them for helping us to do this.
The new shelter has 2 new residents, Byron and Benita.
How could anybody just throw you away?
Here's the other one. They're looking good, aren't they? You're looking so good, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Only been here a day.
Are they? Oh,
yeah.
Cool, look at you. I think we're going to have to get a dangerous dog licence for you, haven't we? Eh?
Kill you with cuteness, Joe. Nothing like a spot of puppy love to get you primed for the grand opening, eh?
So it's just fundraise. And the more the better. In fact, have you got a couple of euros to spare?
I'll give it to you later.
Bye-bye, you lot.
When it comes to saving a few euros in the sun, many Brits' castles on the Costa del Sol come in the form of a caravan.
It's our piece of paradise in the sun.
And while these static palaces have all the perks of Spanish life, if you have a bit of a snoop, you're never too far from a good old bit of Blighty.
Ta-da! Here's the famous chip band.
Oh, well, that's Jules' Betty Boo collection.
They travelled with me, didn't they, from Dewsbury?
I think there was only a couple we had to glue bits on
I
when they
think it
got
was
here.
my big ladies in cupboard there, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Look away, Liverpool supporters. This is going to be painful. This is a Manchester United bear. His nose, as you see, is worn out because he gets kissed goodnight every night. Which is why his nose is worn out.
You can't beat your British home comforts. And for Tony and Claire, 2 of the newest residents of this caravan park, they're worried their supplies are running low.
Although it looks full to anybody else, to us it's not enough empty.
Yeah.
Because we're used to it being absolutely jam-packed with English products. So as we're reducing our stock, we're actually almost rationing it.
Oof, and old Mother Hubbard thought she had it rough. So Tony, what have you got in there?
Well, we can't live without salad cream. The Spanish do not sell salad cream. Piccalilli. It's very difficult to buy in Spain. Sweets, you would never find these in Spain anywhere.
Piccalilli and jelly sweets might be hard to come by on the Costa del Sol, but one of the things you can buy in Spain is a boat. And that's what Tony and Claire have done. They decided to buy a boat at Benalmádéna's fancy harbour with a budget of over 20 grand.
These are what people would call gin palaces. It's very posh plastic things that you can just lounge about on the back and...
Yeah, wonderful.
Yes, wonderful, yes.
They didn't buy a gin palace.
Boat went down a bit then.
You cheeky thing.
Bargain-loving Tony bags the boat for £3,000.
Everything about it was right. It was a bargain.
And try as he might, he's still not quite sold that dream to his good wife.
Everything you need to live in Spain, you could just come and live in a harbour.
Mm-hmm. Buy a decent boat. And yeah, you could live here. I want a bigger one. We want a bigger boat, don't we?
Well, you do.
Oh, I must show you me furry roof.
I beg your pardon?
And here we are. My furry roof. It was just a bit of a shock coming in and seeing fur. Looks like a tart's boudoir.
I'm saying nothing. There is one thing that might just get Claire fully on board with the bargain furry boat.
Oh, it would make my trip if we could see dolphins. Definitely. I'd love that.
Finding Flipper and his friends would make this £3,000 boat priceless. No pressure, Tony.
We will find them.
Well, actually, to be honest, it's not necessarily just dolphins. We haven't seen anything.
Many of the bargain-loving Brits make the move to the Costa del Sol in search of sun, sea and sand.
Where would you get this in Britain?
But some of us... we answer the call of the wild.
Normally, Lorenzo joins in. We'll give it a try. Ow! Ow! Come on now. Oh, she's not doing it now.
73-year-old divorcee Mel Richmond from Harrow has chosen a life on the Costa del Sol away from everything and everyone. Apart from his dogs, his cats and his chickens.
This is Henrietta. And that's Henrietta. Yeah, I know. A bit late today. Yeah.
Mel's own little world is almost 7.5 acres of land around 10 miles inland from the coast. And he's created a life off-grid that is self-sufficient.
They've been good girls. They've got 2 eggs. That'd be for tomorrow morning's breakfast. Well, the benefits of being self-sufficient, there's a wonderful feeling of well-being, not relying on other people. And also I have a big thing about sort of living off-grid. So, for example, like my electric bill last year was 0 and the year before was 0. It's very important to me to do what we can to save the planet. Basically, this is why I'm here with views like this. This is my choice.
Mel's installed and uses solar panels and a wind turbine for electricity.
In the winter months, this is busily working away, doing its job. I can have my electric blanket on all night.
But Mel's come up with a whole host of ways to adapt his remote location and save money. He's even made his own shower with a soup kettle.
So I put this one on like that. In 20 minutes, you've got absolutely perfect hot water. Press the button. Got perfect time for us to shower. And then, of course, when you finish the shower, if you want to dry your hair, you just put your head here. Then you've got a dryer. All free.
Mel took early retirement and moved to Spain full-time in the early 1990s, and his life could not be more different than the one he left behind.
Years ago, I was sort of 6 o'clock in the morning in the City of London working, merchant bank and all that. And here I am with this lifestyle. I used to have a very big house, but I was never happy there. I live in the caravan now. I couldn't be happier. A 60-inch screen. So I've got like these 2 little portable projectors. So if I want to watch a movie late at night, I just watch them on there. So I get state pension and I've got private pensions. Not a fortune, but enough to live on. I could quite happily live on here on €500 a month.
But if he needs it, Mel knows how to earn a few extra euro.
People throw away wonderful stuff. I just started to paint it, so if I flip it around, it's starting to look like that. So all I have to do now is to sort of finish the painting, give it a good coat of varnish, and off on Facebook to sell it.
And how much do you reckon you'll make on that one, Mel?
It's hard to say, but the main thing is this, it's going to be more than 100% profit. Who will bid me for this one? Lovely basket. 100 euros? 120?
Ooh, don't price yourself out the market, Mel. Mel's lived in his private paradise for 10 years.
Do I ever feel lonely? A major part of my life is the animals. And what they've always done is taken off the edge. I talk to them, they don't answer back, and I haven't learnt dog, I haven't learnt cat yet, but it takes the edge off, so I never feel lonely.
Mel's found a life that suits him.
If being a bargain Brit is living in the Costa del Sol, 50 minutes from the beach, for next to nothing, hands up, this is me. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Mel. Back to civilization. Over in Mijas Costa, 61-year-old Tony is busy finishing up fitting a set of terrace blinds.
It's nice actually because you can still have the view and have the shade.
Blinding job, Tony. He and wife Michelle have been running a home improvement company on the Costa del Sol for over a decade.
Happy with that? Good. If the client's not happy with our work, they're not going to recommend me. So I need to make sure that all the work is done perfect.
One customer happy, Tony's hoping to get the next smiling.
We've done some work for this client before with shutters and some inside blinds, and now we're doing the last 3 bedroom doors with security shutters to make sure that it's all completely secure.
But not everyone receives the VIP treatment.
It took me 11 years to get this thing put up. It's enough build up your arm muscles. I get my daily exercise like this.
Michelle and Tony have known each other since they were at school.
We had the same friends, didn't we?
We had the same friends, but no, we weren't childhood sweethearts in that respect. We were just friends. We then got back together again when we were 37.
Yeah, in our 30s.
He went off and did his thing. I went to Playboy, then I moved to America.
You were in California for 15 years.
And when I moved back, I re-bumped into Tony.
Literally.
He used to have a head of brown hair. It's only taken me 26 years to turn it grey.
And then so many years later, sometimes you meet up again.
You get lucky.
Which we did. Well, yeah.
Living with me will send anybody grey. Yeah, I think he's aged pretty well, and I still fancy him. Don't tell him that. But yeah, I still fancy him.
We won't. With the security shutters up...
Now we go on to the next job. There's no rest for the wicked.
Next up, a mosquito screen.
That's it. I won't get home till maybe 7, 8 o'clock at night. And then I just don't want to go out. I'm too tired. I hate leaving a mess.
With work so busy...
This is work. This is work. These are orders that have been delivered here that are being fitted this week, within this next week. So there's awnings, there's blinds, there's mosquito screens, there's just all sorts.
The couple have a plan to relax and unwind.
I've been working really hard, and it's not often that we have a day together, so we've decided to have a day together, and we're going to go to the lakes and just relax, spend a day not thinking, well, hopefully not thinking about work. Gracias, amigo. I see you the next job.
Tony isn't the only one rushed off his feet. Over in Cohen...
Today is a really exciting day for us.
The day of Joe and Jan's charity shop's grand opening has arrived, and she's set herself a cash target to raise for the animal charity, which looks after 40 dogs across its 2 shelters.
Well, today we're hoping for a figure that you wouldn't normally do, which I'm hoping could get around 1,000. God, it'd be stunning, wouldn't it? It'd be beautiful.
€1,000, that would be beautiful, Jan. There's a healthy crowd, so you and Joe best get that ribbon cut so folks can get in and get spending.
We now declare the shop open.
We now declare the shop open!
Don't rush, don't rush. Go on, come in. there's not many couples together doing this animal where they all end up getting divorced and that. So I think we're a bit mad, really, isn't it?
I think we're bonkers, but there you go. Life's like it, you know. You need us bonkers people.
Viva España.
Viva España.
Yeah.
Every day.
And the bargain Brits are starting to spend.
Obviously, we have to take a proportion out for the rent and what have you. But beyond that, it all goes to the dogs. Thank you so much, 450 change. Thank you. It's vitally important that we do well today because the vet bills are humongous.
Jan's in full sale mode.
Can you put a sold on that? The little cabinet in the middle.
And it looks like it's paid off.
Sold. Sold to me mate Mark.
Mark owns his own furniture store and Jan sold him a few of the big cabinets.
God, they're a pair of boots, aren't they?
Not everyone is spending big, but every euro counts.
Have those for 5 and those for 6. How about that? Yeah. That's 16, 18, okay? 20.
But there's still a way to go to that €1,000 target.
Could do it, could do it. We could do it. Couple of sales, another couple of good sales, yeah, we could do it.
Fingers crossed.
But it would be nice to go back out and start selling.
You get cracking, Jan.
OK, darling. You can't go wrong at that price, can you, love?
See you very soon.
And you too. Take your care.
Good luck. Over at Benidorm Harbour, it's D-Day. Dolphin Day. Tony Carey and his wife Claire decided to buy a 20 grand gin palace, but the bargain Brit...
Oh my God.
Go on, girl.
couldn't resist this old girl, not Claire, who was on sale for just €3,000. Claire's warming to the vessel, but to completely win her over, they're heading out onto the open waves in the hope of spotting dolphins.
We'll definitely see one today.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
We will. Well, I guarantee we're going to see one today at least.
Have you played one then?
Yeah.
Dolphins are pretty common just off the Costa del coastline. And if you're lucky, you can see pods or groups of dolphins in their dozens, even hundreds. That said,
let's go and find some dolphins.
You could be out at sea all day and not see a single one.
Oh, I'd be over the moon. Please just punch, make my day. Really would. But I can't see any. Oh, I'd be so pleased. Trouble is, they can pop up anywhere.
But that's why you've got to keep your eyes peeled. If you want to find them.
Here, dolphin. Here, dolphin.
Oh.
Nothing so far.
Very elusive. They're elusive every day. They've probably seen our boat and go, no, not going near them. Stuff that one.
Well, it was a bargain, Claire. Oh, hang on. Tony spotted something.
We've got something decent to look at. A lady paddleboarder.
Ow!
Well, perhaps they're just not coming out to play today.
I'll be honest with you, Claire, the way things are going, I'd be quite happy to swim with some sharks. Just for a change.
Yeah, I'd be quite happy for you to swim with sharks as well.
After 2 hours at sea...
I'm getting a bit bored.
Today is not going to be Claire's day to get friendly with Flipper. Oh, hang on.
There was no dolphins.
There was! I saw it!
No, stop.
Look, 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 look!
Oh, lovely.
And it might not have been the dream boat she had in mind, but Claire's on board.
It was a good day.
It was brilliant, brilliant day.
We didn't see a single thing, did we?
Nope. But we had a good time. We always enjoy it when we go out.
We do.
Hold on, Dolly. No!
Congratulations on seeing your first dolphin.
I hate you, I really do.
even though it's not a gin palace, for the money.
It is a bargain.
There is a bargain, yeah. There's no way anyone could ever say that was not a bargain.
I'll have to give it. I'll give it to you. It was a bargain.
It is.
Thank you.
Happy life to Spain.
Happy life in Spain.
Back in Cohen, Joe and Jan are shutting up shop after their first day. Oh, hang on, one last customer.
25, please. Thank you.
They're gorgeous, those. They are lovely.
25, 30, 40, 50. Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
You never know, those last few euros may have taken them up to the grand target they set themselves for their opening day to help Jackie and the volunteers down at the shelter.
Brilliant, but you're supporting us and that is invaluable. Invaluable.
Right, it's time to tot up and see if they've taken the all-important €1,000 for the dog charity.
30, 40, 150.
And that.
It's 150.
150, 10,
Have you done your 30?
20, 30. She's doing 30 in silver.
5. Sometimes it's 50 for people.
So about 60.
Joe and volunteer Helen are in charge of doing the adding up.
356.
456. 556.
666. 676. 676. Where's this from?
That's what I'm getting off Mark tomorrow, so that goes on today.
676. 696.
And we have a total. Anywhere near that grand?
1196.
Whoa! Smashed it.
1196.
1196 for an opening
1196, well done.
day. When normally...
Well done.
Where does this go?
Helen,
What?
you're worth your weight in gold. It's a good job we don't pay, isn't it? That was fantastic. I mean, 1196 total. I mean, who was expecting that, you know?
No, no.
Whether we do
I hoped
500,
we'd
700,
do 1,000,
but
you
we was
know.
hoping for 1,000, you know. But,
Yeah.
dreaming for 2,000.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's a dream. That went over there with the pigs flying.
Might not seem a lot to a lot of people, but this pays a big vet bill. And it does help a lot. Every little bit counts. Straight to the vets, as they say. That goes there. Ole!
Double ole.
Come on in, we've had enough.
Yeah, we've had enough.
With the shop now open, it'll keep raising money for the charity. And although they talk about taking it easy, it looks like it's exactly that. Just talk.
The way I look at it is you're a long time dead. So you've got to put as much as you can into your life.
And as you always say,
Ooh,
nothing gets done sitting on your ass.
Nothing gets done when you sit on your ass, because it just doesn't get done. God, I'll be pleased to get home. My feet are killing me.
Okay, I'm lucky to have you.
Oh, thank you. And I'm lucky to have you.
There you go, darling, another day.
Thank you.
Look
You're
forward
so
to tomorrow.
kind. Yes, we will. We will, if we can walk.
Oh, I'm so excited about how much we've done today that I looked at Jan with a twinkle in my eye, and you know what she said?
Sod off.
Tony and Michelle have been flat out flogging and fitting awnings.
Off we jolly well go.
But not today.
I'm really looking forward to today, mate. Yeah, it'd be nice.
So, as a treat to themselves, they've taken the day off.
I've got some lovely views on the way there.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Their destination is one of the Costa del Sol's best-kept secrets, El Chorro, a beauty spot that's been nicknamed Malaga's Lake District.
Yeah, almost there, Mish.
Yeah.
For some much-needed rest and relaxation.
We're always rushing around, and sometimes we're a bit ships that pass in the night.
Yeah.
You know, we're en route. And,
It's nice to spend time together.
yeah. It's nice to spend time with the old man.
Look at this gourmet lunch you prepared here.
A chicken Caesar salad. I mean, how wrong can you go with a chicken Caesar salad?
You can't, Michelle. And she's not the only one who's a fan.
Got company of wasps. Lovely.
Their romantic picnic's got a gatecrasher. Or two.
There's wasps everywhere. That's the only thing here.
Look when he comes in. Like your salad. Get out. Get out. I'm spoiling your salad. You knock him my way, I'll knock him out.
Little bugger. Where are you? Gotcha. Oh, you got away?
So romantic.
Having like a nice peaceful lunch, is it?
There you go.
Lunch survived, it's time to enjoy the lakes.
Look at the colour of the lake. Isn't it a beautiful, lovely blue colour? Beautiful.
It's not blue, it's green.
And the romance of it all.
Tony, stop it. Stop it, Tony.
A life on the ocean wave.
I said romance, Tony. At least there's no wasps here.
That's those wasp family. Look, they followed us. They heard about our
Go away.
amazing lunch with their mates.
Wasps gone, Tony and Michelle can get back to their relaxing day.
That's it, Hannah. You soak up the rays. You let me do all the work. Lovely.
It's absolutely beautiful out there, and the scenery is so stunning.
Beautiful scenery and surroundings.
Knackered. Absolutely knackered from all that pedalling.
What pedalling? I did the pedalling. You can sit down if you want. Go on.
I mean, this
Cheers.
deserves a drink.
Cheers, honey, to a great day and a wasp-filled lunch.
A wasp-filled
lunch.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I'll drink to that.
It's been really nice spending time together, isn't it? And actually having a day together and not worrying about work and put work aside for one day. So we've had a lovely
Yeah,
day.
it's been great. It's been fabulous. Promise me we'll do it again.
We will do it again, I promise.
Hopefully without the wasps.